Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bottom Line. We are at episode 10, and today we're going to be changing our tactic a little bit, our strategy a little bit. So what I want to do today, I want to see if we can find some unknown signals or signals that might be interesting to go and check out, apart from the salvage. Now, I think I'm going to still go to the salvage, to the contract, get some salvage, and then use those salvage to jump somewhere, see if I can find a signal in the neighborhood and then do them both. That's the plan. And see, can I get some platinum, magnesium, or all the good stuff from one of those stations. Now, before we do that, I would like to do some changes to my ship. And the change I would like to do is actually adding more hydrogen engines to this area here. I think we're just going to take two of those here and replace them. I cannot grind, but I think we're going to put two there and two there, so we get 4 hydrogen engines. And then I think I'm going to leave it for the moment, but I just want to have a bit of a boost to my power. Oh, by the way, another thing that I might have noticed, well, you might have noticed in my previous episodes, is that the grind to learn definitely has some issues. So I noticed when I loaded up, I didn't have any solar panels, so I have disabled the mod completely, and I'm just gonna write down what we have not unlocked yet, or at least we're gonna try to remember what we have not unlocked yet. I could put a display here, for example, but we're gonna have to do that all out of the safe zone. So let me just unlock, fly out of the safe zone, do some changes, then we get some salvage missions, and then we can continue from there. So I am thinking to just put a display in front of here. This we could use as well if there's any conveyors along, but for the moment let's just put a display. Actually, you know what? Can I grind this? Are we losing any oxygen? No? Oh, there's a conveyor line here. Here we go. So I could put my cooking station here once I unlock it. I'm gonna call this missing blueprints. Then one is gonna be the modules, which are like the speed and the power modules. Another one we are missing is the food processor, farm plots, irrigation system. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else, but if we come across something that I have not, then we'll try to figure that out. Alright, let's see if we can put some more power in the ship. So I'm gonna grind away these blocks here, so we can start replacing them with engines. There are no conveyors here. We could put some batteries in here. I think the more batteries I have, the better. And if I put some welders, these welders can weld this up for me without me having to do this myself. Production. Are you doing... you're not doing any production. Okay, assembler. We need 80 batteries. Wait, it's 80 batteries per battery now. So we need 160 batteries in total if we do both of them. So let's make a few more. We could actually just put 6 hydrogen engines here. We put a conveyor in here. I'm gonna leave these hydrogen engines here for the moment. We can always change and move them later. And then we just put a hydrogen engine here with the conveyor. Like that. Still welding up those batteries. Okay. I'm considering to put maybe put a gun on that one. So let's go to turrets. Do we do the fancy one? This one? Do we do this one? I think this one is still... I don't know. This one is nice. I like this turret. But I wish it would only be the top part and you could actually put the bottom part inside the block. Just give me this piece of the turret just on top of my ship. This block is ridiculous. So I think this one still looks better just because of the shape. But if possible, I would like to see this part, the bottom part, as part of the ship and only the rotating angles on the outside. It would make such a difference in looks. So one thing we're going to do, we're going to change the aiming radius and we're going to remove the idle movement. Alright, this should really boost the power now of this, like generating enough power for our jump drive at least, and the batteries. I think this is going to change in the middle in the future, but for the moment I'm going to leave them, because they are full of hydrogen, so it's a bit of a waste to not use it. I wish there was a way where you could actually set the hydrogen engines not to draw any more hydrogen and just empty, but yeah, for the moment that is not the case. Anything else I want to add here? I would like to add another gun here though. If I would put a gun here, this is going to be in the way though, no? Yes. We should put some interior turrets maybe, or we need to find maybe more conveyor lines to put more guns on.
Energy low.
I'll have to check. For the moment I think we're good. So I think there is a connection here, so we could put a conveyor line out there, put a gun on that side. We cannot put a gun on that side because I do have my connector there. But a gun on that side would be an extra protection if needed. Let's fly back in. We only have 74 or 47 hydrogen left, so let's get some. And also see if we can get some salvage missions. None. Okay, let me just refresh. There we go. 1. 2,000 kilometers away. Let's accept this one. Yes. Do you have any acquisitions contracts? Displays, parachutes, iron, silicon wafer, fruit, girders, steel plates, accept. And platinum. My god. 64 million, but I need to find 925. I'm gonna accept it. We are not losing anything anyway. But that's about it, no? There's no more salvage. We got 1. In the meantime, are you selling hydrogen now? Yes, you are. Okay. We are currently, if I look at my hydrogen tank, 3 million. So I have to buy about... I got 70 million. That was what we started with. There we go. 65. I lost 5 million on buying hydrogen. Not amazing, but yeah. Right, so we got a Salvage site 2,000 kilometers away. We got 23 hours on my ship, which is better than when we started, but it's not amazing still. Let's go to my jump drive, control panel, jump drive. Maximum jump I can do is 2,600. Select the Salvage site. So we can do this jump in one go, but we will have a completely flat jump drive, which means we will have to recharge. Alright. There are 2 pirate beacons. Alright. But they are far enough, I think. They shouldn't be coming or moving close by, I think. Alright, let's take down this piece of salvage. Seems to have another reactor in here. Alright, let's start with taking that reactor down. No. Then the stupid smoke. Did we see a gyroscope? You're not rotating, so we should actually be fine. Do we have anything that I can hack here? Claim NPC grid. Yes. And then info make station. Alright. Looking at these beacons, it seems like they're flying in circles. That's why they're doing short patrols. We should be fine. Alright, so we finished this one, and the only thing that we have nearby were 2 pirate ships and this military escort. None of them I want to get involved with. Should I put another gun on the bottom while we're here? I mean, it's not a great idea to put it like straight on the container, because that makes the container pretty vulnerable, but we do need something that defends the belly of the ship whenever we come across something that shoots us. So we only got these 3 things here, nothing else is spawning in, so we're just gonna jump back to our space station, where I think this was Earth-like GPS, let me see. Was it this one? Earth-like space station? Let me just see, is that the one? Yes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do as well, while we're here, we're just gonna make this blue, like I said, because that is just letting me know it's Earth-like. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna jump with the jump drive, and we're gonna jump to ESTP, select. Let's finish this mission. Let's see if we can get another salvage one. And hopefully, maybe we see another unknown signal. So, accepted contracts. Salvage. Finish. Done. Alright. Available acquisition. Thruster components, detector components, and bulletproof glass. We can take this one. Salvage, we have one that is 2,000 kilometers, but it's planetary. So we're going to wait 2 minutes. Heavy model freighter, confirm, done. So let's wait 2 minutes until that is done. Let's see if I can sell some items. Not amazingly. You know what I should test as well? Large industrial. If you're selling, how much do we need again to build a ion thruster? A large ion thruster. 960. But that's a large one. Let's say, let's do this. 80 thruster components, okay? 80 thruster components. If I would sell 80 thruster components, I will get 2,300,000. So let's just fly the Jackdaw outside so we then can grab the iron thruster that we're gonna build outside of the safe zone. I don't have a Mac plate on my ship. I should probably put one on. I don't know if I actually can build a Mac plate if I... Do I have a landing gear? I do have a landing gear. Actually, this is not a bad look as well. Instead of a Mac plate, we could just do that landing gear. The new one. So, if I would like to build an ion thruster, just gonna place it as close as possible to that Mac plate. Alright, I should have everything in my ship here. Weld it up. There we go. So now I'm gonna see how much does it bring me. How much do I get for selling a ion thruster? Alright, so 2.3 million for 80 thruster components. If I say salvage, wait, it's not even showing up. Oh yeah, of course, we cannot grab the stupid thing because Mac plates don't work in this. Alright, let's try to push it, well, dampen first, and then push it out, then we can grab it outside of the safe zone. All this hassle better be worth it. Alright. Let's just grab it a bit better so my thrusters are not damaging it. Now we need a control panel on this, if I can build it. Okay, so ion thruster. This is now mine. This is all just for science, so I can actually see if it's worth it. Because I think you still get more money for the steel plates as well if you grind them all down. The costs for like having them grind your ship or your grids down is very high. So let's see. I should now be able to sell this. Salvage, large grid. Generate 300,000. See? For the thruster components alone, I would get 2.3 million, while I'm getting 300,000 for the whole effing grid. By the way, I got the 14% reputation bonus on this. I'm gonna accept it, because I don't want to grind it down. But yeah, that is insane. I guess we should fill up our hydrogen again and check if we have another salvage contract. We currently at 68 million, so we have not gained any money so far. Accepted available acquisition. Motors 7 million. I do think we might have 3, maybe not. I don't know. We do have those though. Silver ingot you're not getting, and this we have as well. I don't think we have 3,000 motors. Finish from my ship. Finish from this ship. Bam, bam, bam. Steel plates. Yes, please. There we go. That's gonna give us some money. Components we could sell. We got 240 to get some money. If I do this, this is 6 million, so that's not bad. Let's just sell it. Magnesium powder, let's sell it as well. That's another 2 million. Alright, that's not bad. We currently have 83 million. Let's see if we have another salvage contract. None. This is a terrible station for salvage contracts. My god. Anyway, give me 8 minutes and I'll be back and check for another contract. So somebody suggested to build some solar panels on my ship just to recharge my jump drive. The problem is with solar panels that they are even. So the solar panels only have 2 blocks by 4. If you have a ship that is uneven, then it is impossible to put that solar panel on that spot. Or you have to have space for 2 solar panels to then be able to like cover that and make 5 with a block in between. But because this ship doesn't have that much space, I won't be able to do that. So I decided not to put any solar panels. I might still change it in the future, but for the moment, I don't see a logical location for the solar panels. Alright, let's see. One more second. Refresh. We're looking for salvage contracts. Planetary again. This is the worst one. Alright, we're gonna jump to another system. Let's forget about this one. It is clear that this station is not the station for good salvage missions. I mean, I've been waiting like 3 times now and I didn't get anything. We could jump to there. That is 2,500. I'm not sure if we can do this jump in one go. Because my jump drive doesn't have on and then remove. 2,600 jump. So I could do a like a 200-kilometer jump in that direction. All right. That should be recharged pretty quickly. I think that's going to be around the moon. Are we jumping to Alexandra Junction? I think we're going to jump to Alexandra Junction. So now we can go back to the jump drive and we're going to look for Junction. Select. Jump drive should be filled, recharged pretty soon. Jump drive is ready. Let's see. Can we do the jump? Obstacle detected. It's on the other side of the planet. I mean, if I do this jump, I have no idea how far I'm gonna be. I mean, we could do a blind jump of 2,400, but and just jump next to the planet. Gravity field present, so we need to go a little bit to the left. Still gravity field. Can I go back a little bit? Oh, what's this? Unknown beacon. Oh, let's go and check that out. You know what I should set? I should do? Let me just put this on dampeners off and then control panel turrets. Let's put these all on. Let's call this combined hauler. Turrets. All. Save. And then we go to here and we say groups. Turrets all. And we're gonna switch this to target neutrals on and off. Cause you never know. This might be aggressive if we arrive. We got 85 million, so we got 15 million more than we started. Most of it has been acquisition contracts, because the salvage itself was not that much. So yeah, we did find out that if we're gonna be salvaging grids, they are not gonna give us a lot of money. It is best to just grind the whole thing down. So a grinder pit might not be a bad idea once we have like a base. I mean, the base itself, we might actually build a refinery as well on it if we find a base. But this looks like a base. We need to think about putting a camera on top of this ship. Maybe instead of that, the sound block. I mean, the sound block doesn't do much anymore. Safe house station, if you say so. Alright. Camera. There we go. And then maybe I should move something from here into the back. The hydrogen tanks. I got 2 groups here. I think it's hydrogen tank all. Let's say stockpile on off. And another thing I would like to do is set all my batteries on this ship in a group as well. So, combined hauler. Save. So then we can put these on recharge if needed. There we go. So if I put them on recharge, then I know that all the power I'm generating from my hydrogen tanks is going to be put into my batteries. Then we can go back in here and then we can put our camera in the first one and save view. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so we're gonna have to fly a little bit closer. But let's not trust something called Safe House Station. That is what they want us to believe. What's up there? There's a ship up there. I don't see any guns. I don't know what to think about this ship. Looks like a drone, I would say. But I do not have any power. I mean, I am very, very sensitive to being shot. Not me, but my ship. So I'm not getting any turrets. The drone doesn't seem to be activated until we probably get some close by, and then it's going to say like, "Hey, what you doing?" I'm not sure what I'd have to expect from this. Can I trust this? Just seems to be just staying at that location. Let's see what is inside. Honestly, I don't know if it's just because I've been playing with these MES mods that there are some of these grids that change faction when you get close by. They become pirate ships. It might just be that. I don't know if it actually happens in vanilla, but still. Be wary. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check out that drone. Damn it. Do you have guns? Old drone. Input error. You don't seem to have any guns, no? Ah. Is it following me or just... No. If I'm grinding this, are you gonna get aggressive? But you don't have any guns, so we should be fine. I'm not seeing any turrets. Okay, claim grids. Okay. Ooh, we got some nice stuff down here. Survival kits. Actually, does need a lot to be fixed. A gravity generator. What's down there? Magnesium. Nice. Alright, so this could be a decent base to start from. It is far from other stations though, but... Well, it's like 200 kilometers. We just jumped 200 kilometers from Earth-like, so... Not that far, at least from that. But that station had terrible salvage missions. Alright, let's go and check what we have inside. Welcome, engineer. Elapsed time since last visit, 417 days. Some silicon. Some weapons. Some more steel plates. You're an exceptional individual, truly. Here is just a taste of what we have to offer. I strongly urge you to reconsider joining. Okay. Silicon and sun. What's in here? Nothing in the bed. Nothing in the lockers. Got some food in the kitchen. I don't think there's anything in here, no? But we will have to hack it if we want to claim this base. There we go. We successfully captured Safe House Station. So this is now my base. Control panel. Select all. Transfer to me. Yes. So this could be a good waypoint if we want to build like a refinery in here or something. There is no like pipeline that we could connect to. I don't see like a conveyor line or a connector. Just thinking about building a conveyor line with a connector, so we maybe can build a cargo container inside here that stores most of our like low necessity gear. So I could just grind this away. And then drill. Ah, we cannot drill. But I can build below here. I don't even need to drill. Right, so we're gonna pull this conveyor all the way out so that we can connect our ship on that. And then on the inside, we can pull that conveyor as well to a container. It's a good thing that we had a lot of resources from the salvage we did. Connector should be fine, no? There we go. And then we just need to do the same on the inside. Okay. Welcome to base engineers, I guess. I don't need a conveyor here now. We can just put another pipe. Straight pipe. Which direction is this? There, like that. So we can put a car container in between here without too much problem.
Inventory energy full. Low.
A lot of things happening at once. Ah, come on. What's below here? Can we build a large car container in here? There we go. We could, but I'm gonna have to take away this piece of conveyor. Conveyor, like catwalk. Because now I can do the pipe to the side and we can connect wherever I need to connect. Or we do it upstairs like that, because then we can actually put the pipe over to here. Okay, that might be actually be a better solution. And then connect it like that. So now all of this is linked up, I would say. Yep. What do we need to fix this survival kit? We need to hack it again. And then turn it on. There was a gravity generator down here, which I need to hack as well. Somehow I have artificial gravity here, but okay, I still need to adjust my gravity generator in the ship. Okay, good to know. Can do this in a second. Alright, I think we can take away this display and all that on top. So we can make some space for whatever we're going to convey it up here. Can I turn some lights on? I can. There's no conveyor below here, so I don't really know why this plate is on there. Is this causing air tightness or not? We should be fine. So we could take away some of the top part here just to do this. We can keep this. This is, I mean, yeah, we can keep this. This can stay as well, maybe for the moment. I might want to build a refinery here somewhere. I don't know if I could build a refinery on top here. Do refineries, if I would go for, let me see. Do these have like a bottom connector? They do. So I could almost put that one there to make that connection. And then we have a refinery that floats over this, over there. Can remove that. And then we have just a refinery here. It's not going to be the most nice looking station in here, but as I cannot do any drilling, I also am not going to do too much work on trying to make it like look better. If we drop the refinery up here, 6, like that. This is going to take a lot of materials to weld up. I think we could just replace this with a welder for now, which I have in here. Problem is, this welder is not connected to the grid of my my cargo. So I'm gonna have to fill this up manually. There we go. Alright. So now we got this refinery, which is gonna kick in the platinum. And then we just need a pipe in here and we should be fine. There we go. You're now doing the platinum. I don't know how much platinum we are going to get out of this. What I need to check as well is my batteries and see how long they are going to last. Fully deplete in 13 hours. 1 day. Okay. So we might look into perhaps building a solar array or something here on top that allows us to take as much of the sun possible, and this would be a perfect charging station then in the future for us to come in here, charge up our jump drive and our batteries and all that without constantly having to depend on the on my hydrogen tank. And that would reduce the use of hydrogen as well. Okay, so we cleared out the whole area here. I have also made this airlock now work. So now it is actually filling the room. And we have our oxygen here. In the future, we could make a kitchen here if it's necessary. But as we might have one on the ship once we unlock it. And we are not going to be making that much food anyway. I don't think it's necessary. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it here today. The plan today was to try a different way of making money. Maybe find something interesting while we were out there. What started as a salvage run somehow turned into us claiming this entire asteroid base. And honestly, I think this could be a pretty useful thing for us going forward. The first thing I need to do after recording is make sure I don't lose this station and set a GPS up. And then next episode, we can decide how much we want to invest into this place before we continue heading towards the moon. But that is going to be it for today. I want to thank you again for watching. I will see you again in the next episode of Bottom Line. If you enjoyed today's episode, then don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you again next time. This was Beeblebum. Goodbye for now.